The conditions this morning, you need to be safe this morning.
Yeah. Right. We're seeing that very dense fog here in the central and southern Willamette Valley, and we do have some advisories I want to let you know about. First of all, though, completely opposite conditions for those of you along the coast. Here is a look at the sunset last night, taken near Florence by Lilac Hunter. You see a few high cirrus clouds, but otherwise beautiful, clear, and even warm conditions there, and you're going to see another day just like that today. Not so much, though, inland. Take a look at the satellite picture this morning. We are seeing clear skies across the entire state this morning. No rain, hardly any cloud cover to speak of, again, with the exception of the valley in the Umpqua Basin where that dense fog has formed here early this morning. Check this out. Satellite overnight showing that fog making its way right down I-5 from Corvallis into Eugene, eventually into Roseburg, pushing all the way down into Tri-City this morning, and that is likely going to stick with us all the way through the lunch hour. Visibility is down to just a third of a mile for those of you in Corvallis. Similar conditions in Eugene and Roseburg. Again, if you're driving this morning, make sure you're keeping those speeds nice and slow. If you're a pedestrian, make sure you're well visible. We don't want to have any accidents out there this morning due to this fog. And here's what it looks like from downtown Eugene, our live camera. Normally you could see well out at least a couple of miles this morning. You can hardly even see the city lights down below. Now, as we head into this afternoon, again, that fog is going to stick with us, and that's why the National Weather Service has issued that dense fog advisory, which will continue all the way through noon. That is for all of the gray areas. So if you're traveling anywhere in the valley or up between Eugene and Portland, you want to be prepared for that. Also, we are still under an air stagnation advisory across most of Douglas County, and down the valley is part of that as well. And that will continue all the way through Friday. And the air that's here is the same air that's going to be here through the end of the week. If you use a wood burning stove, keep that in mind, that smoke and pollutants will likely be put up into the air and stay trapped here into the weekend. Now, the reason why we're seeing these clear skies statewide and why we're seeing that fog in the valleys because of this huge ridge of high pressure. That jet stream is basically blocking any other storms from coming here into the Pacific Northwest as they try and push into this ridge, which is what's happening to that low pressure right now, is they get pulled apart. What's left to move up into Canada, and we continue to stay clear. Now, there is one storm that's going to try and sneak in here Friday. Watch what happens. Stormcast here over the next 48 hours. We see a few clouds drifting north. Here we are Thursday at 6:45, still basically clear across the entire state. Here comes that cold front. It gets weaker and weaker as it approaches here along the Oregon coast. We're talking a few light showers for the coast Friday night. The rest of us should stay dry until Sunday. So for the coast today, another beautiful day. Those high temperatures approaching 60 degrees this afternoon. A little bit of patchy fog, but that'll break up very quickly and you'll be sunny this afternoon. For the Umpqua Basin, again, battling it out again with the fog today. Also that air stagnation advisory in effect. Your highs in the low 50s. Winds will stay light. Traveling through the Cascades today, a beautiful day to do so. Also a great day perhaps to go hiking. The temperatures up at Willamette Pass and the ski resorts are actually going to be warmer than many parts here in the valley. For Central Oregon, it's upper 40s and low 50s for you, mostly sunny and mild there as well. And for the Willamette Valley, we're headed back to the mid 40s this afternoon. Again, seeing that fog well into the second half of the day and dealing with that stagnant air here as well. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Again, seeing those high temperatures right about 60 degrees on Thursday, cooling down a tad for the weekend, a few showers here Friday, and again Sunday afternoon. For the Umpqua Basin, you're going to see your high temperatures holding in the low to mid 50s. Shouldn't see any rain aside from a few sprinkles before Sunday. The Cascades will also stay dry until Sunday when we see some snow rain mix Sunday night into Monday. And for the Willamette Valley, it's upper 40s and low 50s. A few light showers possible early Saturday. We're talking sprinkles. Otherwise, we'll see better chances for showers Sunday night into Monday.